Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls on all the ships at sea. Welcome to tonight's Friday, February 28th, 2025, Walpole Media Corporation broadcast of Walpole High School girls varsity basketball action. As your Walpole Timberwolves host the Minnechaug Regional High Falcons in an MIAA Division II Round of 32 opening round game from the Walpole High Gym. My name is Rick Brown, your voice of Walpole High Sports. I'll be providing tonight's play-by-play action along with my co-host Brady Goldman. Walpole, the 14th seed, hopes to get off on the right foot for a deep run into the playoffs. The Timberwolves finished third in the Herget Division of the Bay State Conference with an 8-4 record, 12-8 overall. Having won 4 of 7 home tilts, the Orange and Blue has outscored its opponents by a single point, 48-47. Tonight's winner will host number 30 seed Tewksbury, a stunning 41-38 upset victory over Norwood in the round of 16, probably on Tuesday, March 4th. Walpole is appearing in the MIA for the 7th consecutive year. I'm going to turn it over to Brady now because he saw the team a lot more than I did this winter.
Well, Rick, Walpole right now marches into the state tournament with a 12-8 record with notable wins over Framingham, Oliver, and Ames, and Natick. Walpole's being led by their 2 Bay State Conference All-Stars just named early in the week, Bella Bingham and Tori Adams, and we hope that they can elevate their teammates. Rick, Bella Bingham has been Walpole's #1 option for a majority of the season. How is she going to lead her team through the playoffs?
I think that it'll be interesting to see Walpole, as I have later on. This is their 8th straight, the 7th or 8th straight year in the tournament. They have tournament experience. Several of the older players on the team went all the way to the Division II semifinals last year, so they know what it's like. They know that it's one loss and you go home, so it'll be a great game.
Yeah, and Walpole's 2 keys to victory right now. Number 1, you got to make the threes. Walpole has been live and die by the 3 for a majority of the games this year. When they don't make a good amount of their threes, they lose, and they do, they win. We saw that against Natick a couple of weeks ago. Number 2, they have to rebound the ball. Walpole is facing a pretty tall team right now in Minnechaug, so rebounding the ball, just getting those defensive rebounds off the glass, getting the offensive rebounds too is going to be a huge deal if they want to win the game.
Sounds like a great idea. All right, junior co-captain Bella Bingham leads the team in scoring with 339 points for a 17 points a game average. Bella, who was runner-up in scoring last winter with 382 points, stands ahead of junior Tori Adams with 182 points. Sophomore Katie McDonald with 107, and Abby McMahon and Emily Mulgrew both with 85 points. Coach Dave Wall's squad has really had an interesting year, never winning or losing more than 2 games in a row. Walpole has won back-to-back games 4 times, while falling in consecutive contests twice. Minnechaug, or Chaug as they like to be called, comes in with a 14-6 record in the number 19 seed. The Silver and Green split their opening 4 games, beating Holyoke 51-24 and Tatasqua Regional 59-20, while losing to Wachusett 70-51 and Northampton 49-44 before starting a 9-game winning streak. The Falcons claimed victories over Westfield 40-21, Chicopee 63-34 and 89-16, East Longmeadow 52-12. Pittsfield 49-39, Westfield 45-32, Chicopee Comp 62-39 and 42-27, and Belchertown 51-40. After losing 3 in a row to Pittsfield, Springfield International Charter School, and Springfield Central, Minnechaug rebounded with victories against East Longmeadow 45-24, Granby of Connecticut 50-23, and Chicopee Comp 65-32. The Falcons, averaging 50 points a game while allowing 34, lost their last game of the regular season to Northborough 44-32. And this is the first time these 2 teams have met, I think, in any sport, but definitely in girls basketball. And right about now, while they're announcing these starting lineups, we would like to say that if you or anyone that you know is interested in doing play-by-play or color commentary on any Walpole High sports, you should contact Walpole Media Corp Executive Director Tamara Green at 508-668-7795 or by emailing her at tgreen@walpolemedia.tv. Walpole's starting five coming out right now. Tori Adams and Abby McMahon. Katie McDonald, Bella Bingham, and Carolyn Duran. Duran and Bingham are Walpole's co-captains this year. We'll now have the playing of the national anthem. And with the playing of the national anthem, we will be getting underway shortly.
Yeah, Rick, you're going to want to watch out for number 12 for Minnechaug, Elizabeth Wadowitz. I was watching a little bit of film earlier, and she is nasty. She can shoot the three, drive inside the lane. You really have to box her out if you want to really get under Minnechaug's skin in this game.
Okay, that's good to know. We'll keep an eye on her.
Walpole presumably going to have Marin Galvin and Emily Mulgrew be the first two off the bench for Walpole. Pretty interesting. Both of them have starting experience, but they're going with Katie McDonald and Caroline Duran in the starting lineup. They've kind of cycled through 7 or 8 players in the starting lineup this year, and Coach Wall's going to go with this one. So let's see what's going to happen.
All right. So we have
Bella Bingham versus Kaylin O'Brien with the opening tip.
all right, Walpole going right to left on your TV and computer screen. Ball comes on back to Tori Adams. Tori coming over the Walpole W. Bounce pass over to Bingham. Up top to Carolyn Duran. To Adams, back to Bingham, back to Adams. Tori dribbling in. Looking, drives the lane, gets it outside. No good. White ball is
that was a good setup for Katie McDonald right there. Again, you want to get these threes to fall. I like that look early, and hopefully she can get that one to fall.
okay, over here to McDonald, back to Duran. To Adams. Adams goes into the league. Over on the right. Driving, trying an underhand scoop. No good. The rebound pulled down by Ava Manning of Minnechaug. We think Minnechaug is a member of the Pioneer Valley League, but couldn't find a whole lot of information about that. First hoop goes in for Ava Manning.
Yeah, Kaylin O'Brien was able to attack the basket right there against Bella Bingham and easily gets the bucket. Now another turnover.
no good. The shot by Wojtowicz. Bingham with the ball. Drives, goes in, puts it off the glass. Gets the ball roll, and it drops in.
And that's what we want to see from Bella Bingham to start the game. Just aggressiveness. We want to see some leadership in order to try to lead this team. I like that hustle from Adams.
Yep.
The backcourt.
Adams back to Bingham. Bella taking her time, looking for something to set up. Gets it over in the corner to Duran. Now back to Adams. Torrey dribbling towards the front, gets tripped. Ball comes loose, but it's scooped up, knocked off. And that will be bounced off the leg of McMahon and goes into the side end.
Yeah, it's good defense right there from the Falcons. Now they're going to give it to Walpole.
Wow, that's, I don't know, I think we might have got one right there.
Yeah, I thought that might have been a backcourt violation, but they're going to give it to Walpole.
Adams
Only 5 seconds.
And a foul. Torrey gets fouled.
And that's actually a really good 5 seconds right there from Walpole. Tori Adams really just kind of going into the hoop, just trying to force up a shot. She gets fouled and hopefully 2 more points.
First one is in.
Yeah, Tori Adams has really ascended into kind of like the second star role for this team. Of course, getting Bay State Conference All-Star. It's really good that there's a number 2 person, so Bella Bingham doesn't have to put up all the shots. She's really ascended and gotten a lot better as the season's gone on.
Manning with the ball. Backing in against Wallowitz. Back out to Manning. Stops, pops. 2 points. Adams. Spin and a foul on Wojtowicz. Reaching in on that. Her first, the second on the team. Actually, her second and the second on the team. Minnechaug can't afford to lose her.
Definitely not.
Bingham to Adams. Torrey looking around, gets it back to Carolyn Duran. Back to Bella. Bella drives, stops, pops. Gets a good bounce there.
Yeah, it looked like a pretty ugly possession there, but Walpole's able to get 2 points from a little kind of hook shot there from Bella, results in 2 more for the Timberwolves. Slow start to the game, but they're still winning.
Wojtowicz going to her left. Passes it off. Comes down to Manning. Back to Wojtowicz. 3, good by Ava Manning. First 3 of the game. Bingham up top. Over on the side to Duran. Back to Bingham. Thought about it, hands it back off to Duran for a 3.
Air ball.
Air ball goes out of bounds. It'll be Minnechaug ball. So Maren Gallivan and Emily Mulgrew come in for the Timberwolves.
Yeah, Walpole can't get flustered after that air ball. They just got to keep going, try to get through this first quarter, limiting the Minnechaug Falcons to just 2 pointers. You can't allow many more threes, just like you just did.
Right.
Speaking of,
Bella with the rebound, fires it ahead, threw it into traffic.
Yeah, that was a forced shot.
Stolen, yeah. And there's a back again. No good. Walpole with the rebound. Pulled down by McDonald.
Yeah, Walpole's just got to settle it down. A couple empty possessions here. You just got to get the easy shots.
Adams' three goes off the far side. Coming back, Lyric Nelson.
And one.
It's
Kaylin O'Brien. Yeah, Walpole a little scoreless in the last couple of minutes. They just got to, again, just put in some good possessions, get in some more points on that scoreboard, because right now Minnechaug has all the momentum. Just get the open shots, try to feed it in probably to Bingham, though they're obviously going to heavily guard him, guard her.
Comes over to Gallivan.
Yeah, I didn't like that shot. That looked pretty forced.
Right.
Walpole's got to slow it down.
A three, another three by
Ava Manning with
Manning,
that one.
yeah.
Can't allow that.
Yeah, Walpole retaliates. Was that Bingham?
That was Bingham. Yeah, just too good there. Just does it herself. Quick mid-range jumper. That's a travel.
Travel, yep.
So Walpole now 1:58 left to go. You want to at least try to tie this game before the end of the frame. If not, get within one possession. Especially, this is the playoffs. You want to keep it close. You do not want to put yourself in a hole early.
Right.
Walpole started off slow. They just got to get, again, string some possessions together. They just got that turnover. Try to get an easy two right here. Don't try to force anything.
It'll be backcourt violation for Walpole. That's their first, actually. They thought there were going to be two. And Coach Wall calls a timeout with 1:43 to go in the first quarter.
Yeah, Minnechaug just been hitting their threes. They've gotten pretty lucky. They've gotten some open looks, and they just gotten them to go. And Walpole, 0 threes right now. So, down in an 18-13 hole, down 5. I think they've started out, again, it's a little bit rusty. They haven't played really in a real game in a week or so. They last played against Westwood. So we'll see. They got to definitely up the ante. It looks, like Ryan McDonald just turned the ball over right there. They cannot be playing sloppy like this, especially in a win-or-go-home game.
Right, exactly. So I think that knowing the way Walpole usually plays, they might start a little slow and then gather momentum as the game goes along.
Oh, yeah, I hope so. But it seems like if you want to beat this team, you have to shoot the threes because
they're hitting them.
They have sharp shooters everywhere on the court. So Walpole, they got to get the open looks. They've gotten a couple, but they've missed them. But again, just get the easy buckets and look for the open three.
Inbounding will be Manning. She goes to Wojtowicz, who came back in off the bench after sitting for a few. Wojtowicz on the far side, gets it across to Wojtowicz, starts the drive.
Good defense there.
Mulgrew
right on her.
By Mulgrew. No good, the rebound, and a foul.
Yeah, that one you just got to box out. Walpole just easily allowed the offensive rebound and results in 2 more free throws. Again, I talked about in the pregame, the Walpole just got to rebound the ball. They got to, they need to benefit from these opportunities that are given to them on these misses. They cannot allow any second chance buckets.
First one is good. As is the second. So Bryan hits both shots.
Yeah, largest lead for the Falcons. They have all the momentum right now.
Walpole moving the ball around. No good. The rebound pulled down.
Good board.
Comes back out to Adams. No good. Ball deflected back to McDonald. She gets it to Bingham. Over in the corner. For McDonald back out to Duran. Duran to Mulgrew. And a travel. She slipped over there. Looks like maybe a wet spot, but the foot went out. 36.4 seconds left in this first quarter.
Yeah, Minnechaug can basically just hold it for the final shot right here. They're going to have a lead and a big one going into the second. Walpole just got to not allow anything right here. It's a good travel.
Yeah. So now Walpole can hold for a final shot here. The shot clock is off.
And they realistically should, again, use all the clock you need, get the open look, and don't allow any more points from Minnechaug. You know, we can't have the largest deficit be more than 7.
Right, right.
At least going into the second. Oof.
And we got a foul on Nelson.
Yeah, Tori Adams really just struggling with the basketball right there. That's kind of just showing that they're rust, you know. Again, team hasn't played for a while, but you got to just break that off and just play clean basketball.
Right. Oh, that comes into Bingham. 16 seconds left in the quarter. Hands it back out to Adams. Adams drives, puts it up, no good. Knocked out of bounds. It'll be Walpole ball.
Yeah, Minnechaug might be an hour and a half away, but they know how to guard Bella Bingham. They have just not allowed anything from her.
Right.
They've really limited her.
Adams for the 3, no good. An air ball that'll go out with 1.1 seconds left in the first. And that will end the first quarter here. Not a very good one as far as Walpole is concerned. Held to just 8 points, which is quite a bit off their scoring record so far.
Yeah, well, the threes just haven't been falling. Also, again, Minnechaug just been doing a really good job at locking down Bella Bingham. They're making Walpole turn to their other role players. Adams really quiet tonight. She only has a couple points. You just need to string together some momentum in the second quarter. I would like them just to be a little more aggressive. Right now, they look a little dead out there, and you know, maybe it'll take a 3 just to wake them up, but they need a big basket because they have not scored in a while, and
yeah, it's been a while.
They just need it.
Yeah. A little spark is all they need, I think. Get them back going again.
Yeah, this team is very momentum-based. Once they get on a hot streak, they cannot miss a shot. It's just a matter of when they can do that. Got to do it sooner rather than later.
Right.
All right, Walpole's going to come back to the court. Katie McDonald, Tori Adams, Caroline Duran, Bella Bingham, and Abby McMahon, the 5 for the Timberwolves. Minnechaug's going to inbound it with Lyric Nelson on the near side right here. 15-8 is the score as we open up the second quarter. Wadowitz, pretty quiet for her standards, is going to handle it. Going to spin, trying to hook up with a defender. Wide open 3, she'll take it and make it. Minnechaug continuing their momentum for the first quarter. That's their largest lead, 10 points right now. 18-8 is the score. Bella Bingham's going to make something happen. Gets over to Adams. Left corner now to McDonald. Back over to Adams. Adams thinks about it, tries to drive, and looks like she got fouled underneath. Walpole will get it with a fresh shot clock. Near side here, side out for the Timberwolves. Caroline Duran will inbound it. For an option, gets it into McDonald. McDonald gets the fake. Walpole kind of passing it around over the perimeter right here. Here's Adams. Adams tries to get the screen from McMahon. She's going to try a 3. Can't get it. Rebound is to Minnechaug Falcons. Saban Manning has it. Manning. Over to Brielle Foisey. Foisey looks like she traveled, and she did.
No, foul, I think.
Foul.
Yeah. Offensive, maybe? Yeah, offensive foul.
Walpole's got the ball. Mistake there from Foisey. Walpole gets it back, 7:19 left to go in the second quarter. Early goings of the second. Here's Adams with it, over to McDonald. Adams now left wing. Looking for an option, looking for McMahon underneath. Instead, gets it over to Duran. Duran thinking about it. Gonna pass it over to the right wing. McDonald, she's gonna try another three. That's not gonna go. Minnechaug's gonna grab the rebound pretty easily. And now being boxed out is Kaylin O'Brien. She gets it over to Wadowitz. Numbers advantage right here. There's the three. That won't go. Offensive rebound. Bodas tries to get it, but it'll be going the other way.
Yep.
It's like it over the back.
Foul
on Alani Bodas. 6:50 left to go. Walpole still scoreless in the last couple of minutes of play. Seems like they haven't scored in ages.
And it's been a long time.
Adams going to handle it against Ava Manning. Adams has to get it to somebody and almost turns it over. In fact, she does. She gets it to Wadowitz. Wadowitz with the theft, and Wadowitz gets fouled in transition. So it'll be side out, looks like, for the Falcons. Actually, no, it'll be baseline out of bounds. Manning will inbound it. Manning gets it in. Brielle Foisey over to the top of the key. Wadowitz against Durant, gets the screen. Right wing to Foisey. Foisey just going to try another three. That's an air ball. Adams going to let the ball go out of bounds. It will be Walpole basketball. So each team trading turnovers on the last two possessions. Walpole has it. 6:20 left to go in the second quarter. Tori Adams, top of the key. Durant with it. Right wing. Inside to Bingham. Bingham trying to attack the basket. Trying to spin. Post up. Tough shot. That won't go. McMahon gets the rebound. And what we got here? Looks like a foul as... Not sure who that was that went to the floor. It looks like it was Ava Manning.
Manning, yeah.
So a hard foul right there, but Walpole's still going to retain possession. Tori Adams going to inbound it, baseline out of bounds. Five-second count's going to begin. It's going to get into McMahon as ball's poked out of bounds, and it will retain over here with Walpole. Kaylin O'Brien with a good defense right there. Looks like Ava off Carrick's going to check in for Brielle Foisey. Walpole still down 10, looking for a spark on offense. They need it. Tori Adams going to inbound it into Caroline Duran. Duran over to Adams to the right wing, into McMahon. McMahon trying to post up into Bingham. Bingham, easy layup into the basket. She got it. Yeah. And Walpole finally breaks their scoreless streak and scores for the first time in the second quarter. Manning inbounds it to Bodas. And they're going to get it across half court. Manning attacking the basket, loses the ball, out of bounds. Stay over here with the Falcons. 26 up to shoot in the shot clock. Good defense right there from Tori Adams. Manning looking to inbound it, gets it in safely to Wadowitz. Wadowitz working the perimeter, now goes inside, gets the fake. Bodas now with it. Navigating through, back over now. Circling the perimeter, off Carrick, can't get it, and the rebound is to McMahon. Bingham now is going to bring the ball back over to this side. Bingham trying to go all the way aggressively. Can't get the layup, but she gets fouled. So that'll be two more free throws for the Timberwolves. Bingham going to go to the line for the first time tonight.
That's the second foul on Bodas.
Gets the first one a knockdown. Now we're at 11-18. Walpole just inching back closer. Bingham looking to cut it to 6 right here. And she can't. Ball's going to bounce out. Rebound is to Bodas. So stay a 7-point game now. Ava Manning with it. Manning against Adams. Over to Bodas. Bodas right wing. Attacking against McMahon. Spins. Looking for an option. Back out over. Backdoor to Wadowitz. Wadowitz being defended by Duran. Playing with her. Back out. Little step back is no good. Rebound, Bella Bingham. So Walpole playing good defense right here. See if they can score it. Bingham attacking the basket into McMahon. She cannot handle it. Goes out of bounds. It'll be Minnechaug basketball. Not sure what McMahon is concerned about right there. As it went just right off of her fingertips.
That was a tough one. It looked like both sets of hands went up from the defender and Walpole, but they gave it the green side.
Yeah, Mulgrew going to check in for McMahon. McMahon has had a pretty up and down season, but she has improved. O'Brien going to bring it across half court, spins, trying to go the length of the court, trying to get a tough layup. That won't go. And the rebound is to Emily Mulgrew. Mulgrew over to McDonald, right wing. Heavily guarded by Wadowitz. She has to get it to Mulgrew. Mulgrew to Adams. Left corner now Duran. Into Bingham. Bingham, she's going to try to post up, spin. Tough shot. Cannot go. And the rebound is to Minnechaug. Wadowitz. Walking the dog. Throw it off Carrick. Now it's going to be Kaylin O'Brien against Bingham. O'Brien going to attack the basket. Tough layup, gets the bump, not the call. And the rebound is to Emily Mulgrew. Good defense there by Bella Bingham. As we're going to approach the halfway point of the second quarter. Adams into Mulgrew. Mulgrew left wing now. Passing the ball around is Adams now. Mulgrew going to float it inside of Bingham. She's going to be triple teamed. Cannot get the N1, but it's going to get 2 more free throws. She's going to go back to the line. Bella Bingham just not finding anything easy as she's really being heavily guarded. And we've seen that in the second half of the season for Walpole. Teams kind of figured her out, and it's kind of limited the Timberwolves in their scoring.
Right, she's not getting time to set up for a shot.
Sinks the first one. Walpole now down 6, 12-18. They scored 4 points in this quarter. Minnechaug has also really gone scoreless. They've only scored 3.
Yeah.
So Walpole just inching closer. Both teams kind of cooled off. Second free throw from Bingham's going to bounce out, so she yet again goes 1 for 2 from the line. Got to make those free throws. Wadowitz against Mulgrew. Gets it in to O'Brien. O'Brien going to try a mid-range jumper. That will be front iron, no good. Rebound, Bella Bingham. Bingham gets the bump and has it poked in. Luckily gets it over to Tori Adams. Lucky break there for Walpole. Adams gets a screen from Galvin, trying to go all the way to the basket. Tough layup blocked, out of bounds. It will be Minnechaug basketball. Good defense right there from the Falcons. Wadowitz will handle it. Walpole playing a little bit of a half court right here. Manning handles it against Adams. Bounce pass over to O'Brien. O'Brien to Wadowitz. Wadowitz, a screen. Trying to go all the way. Oh, what a move. She missed the basket. Fight for the rebound. It's in the hands of Carrick and gets fouled. It's another second chance opportunity right there for the Falcons. Walpole can't allow it.
Foul was on Adams. First one was good.
And that breaks the scoring drought for the Falcons with 3:12 left to go in the second quarter. Walpole has still yet to make a 3. Minnechaug's made a couple. Second free throw won't go. Bingham trying to fight for it. It's in the hands of Ava Manning. An extra possession. Wide open 3 here from Wadowitz. That won't go. That's an air ball. Fight for the rebound. Tipped out of bounds. It will be Walpole basketball. Carrick couldn't really corral it right there. But crisis averted for the Timberwolves. They could not allow another 3 there from Wadowitz.
Yeah.
Keeps it a 7-point game. We're down to 3 minutes left to go in the second quarter. Emily Mulgrew looking for a spark into Bingham from the right wing. Top of the key now, left wing now to Emily Mulgrew. Mulgrew into Bingham. Bingham trying to drive, thinking about it. She's going to be double teamed. Instead gets it over to McDonald. McDonald's going to try a 3. Got it! Katie McDonald, the first 3 of the game for the Timberwolves is the big one. Now they're down 4. Waking up this crowd a bit. Ava Manning tipped, and ooh. Adams falls to the floor. It'll be foul on Maren Galvin, it looks like.
Yep.
Side out, far side for the Falcons.
Okay, Abby McMahon in for Gallivan.
Manning will inbound it. Gets it in safely to Wadowitz. Wadowitz bounce pass, gets it back, trying to go to the basket, trying to do it herself, gets the layup. 21-15 is the score. We approach 2 minutes and 15 seconds left to go in the second quarter. Mulgrew over to McMahon. McMahon being pressured. Over to Bingham. Bingham over to Mulgrew. She's going to try a 3. Can't get that one. Adams tries to corral it, but it's in the hands of Ava Manning. Inside now, and it looks like we're going to have a jump ball.
Jump ball, yeah.
And that'll be Walpole basketball.
Heads up defense by Bella reaching in there to corral that ball.
Yeah, Foisey got stuck in a trap right there, forces the turnover. Mulgrew with it. Almost traveled right there, and Minnechaug coach really wanting it, not going to get the call. Adams, screen by McMahon, trying to go to the hoop, and has it stolen from. Here they come the other way. Manning going to the hole, falls down. It's going to be picked up, looks like out of bounds. Minnechaug basketball. Lots of contact happening on that possession, results in the Falcons retaining it. Down to 1:37 left to go in the second. This has been a very low scoring game, 15-21. O'Brien against Bingham, heavily guarded. Gets it enough Carrick. Back over to O'Brien, top of the key. O'Brien trying to post against Bingham. Awkward, back out, that's a 2, got it. Averoff Carrick makes it an 8-point game, 23-15. Adams with it, into Mulgrew. Kind of post up, Bingham gets the foul again and gets 2 free throws. So Bingham, I believe, just made 1 field goal tonight, and the rest of her points have come from free throws. It's like Ryan McDonald at the scorer's table, going to check in after the next buzzer. Official's going to convene about something right here. Walpole down 8, trying to make it down 6. Bingham at the line.
I think they want a new ball.
It's not something you see really every day.
No, it isn't.
In high school basketball, but that's going to happen. David Wall, coach of Walpole, is going to give it to one of the officials right there. Have a little bit of a delay right here.
Right.
And now with the new ball, Bingham will shoot 2 free throws. She's been at the line 2 times tonight. She's made 2 of them, and she's also missed 2 of them. First one sinks. Ryan McDonald going to check in for Abby McMahon. Second free throw, front iron, no good. McDonald tries to get the rebound, going to the floor, has to corral it, and has it stolen from by Kaylin O'Brien. So 1 for 2 again for Bingham at the line. Down to a 7-point game. 3 there, will not go. Rebound though, into the hands of Ava Manning. Bounce pass, wide open. O'Brien, she's gonna take it. That's gonna be no good. Rebound, Emily Mulgrew. We enter the last minute of play here in the first half. Walpole down 7. Mulgrew thinking about a 3, doesn't take it. Over to Adams, left corner now. McDonald has it poked, and looks like we're gonna get a foul on Kaylin O'Brien. And it looks like Minnechaug was over the limit, so Ryan McDonald's going to try to shoot 2, potentially make it a 5-point game. Banks in the first one. So we're at 23-17 now. Walpole scored 9 points in this quarter. And gets the second one to fall.
Yep.
That ball hit the rim and in the glass a couple times, but Walpole gets the bucket. So it's a 5-point game again. Off Carrick with the handle. Thinking about it. Over to O'Brien, top the key against Bingham. O'Brien going to start her drive, going to attack the basket. Going to be blocked, but there's going to be a foul right there on Bella Bingham.
Bellum, yeah.
Poke the arm in. O'Brien will go back to the line and shoot 2. It seems like every time Walpole in this quarter has gotten a bucket or a couple points, Minnechaug just responded with a couple of their own.
Right, right.
O'Brien misses the first.
I think that's the first missed free throw of the game.
It's like Ainsley Holding going to check in for the first time tonight for the Falcons. Misses both. Fight for the rebound. It's going to be in the hands of Minnechaug. They're going to get it. Inside now, O'Brien spinning. Outside to Holden. Holden just checked in. Going to type up the baseline. Poked out of bounds. Will stay here with Minnechaug. And the shot clock is turned off so they can hold it for the final possession.
16.2 seconds left in this half.
Manning looking in about it. Has to do it quickly. Outside there, wide open three. That won't go. Fight for the rebound. It's going to be in the hands of O'Brien. O'Brien, mid-range jumper. That won't go. It will go. Gets the bounce. Back up to a 7-point game. Last possession here. Adams trying to go to the bucket. Kicks it out. McDonald's beat the buzzer. Can't get it.
No good.
And that's how we'll end the first half. So, Walpole was down 7 at the end of 1. They're down 7 at the end of 2. 25-18 is the score. Rick, how's Walpole going to come back here in the second half?
Like you had said at the beginning of the game, they've got to start rebounding, and some of their shots have got to start falling. They're taking a lot of off-balance shots that are going long, hitting the back of the rim and coming back out again. And Walpole's just going to, I think, maybe slow down the tempo a little bit, and that'll work in their favor. But we will see.
All right, 2 quarters down, 2 quarters to go until we find out who will play Tewksbury next week. We'll be back right after this.
Good.
Next year, we'll have the new gym for some of the year.
Yeah.
Because
The second half.
yeah, it's gonna apparently open in January because we need a new gym. I mean, this place cannot. I mean, if they're having questions about hosting a playoff game, that's never good.
Right.
I didn't even think we were gonna host it tonight. So Farrell kept saying that we're not allowed to. It should be new to the site, but I guess we are.
Hey, look who showed up.
should be still good next year. I mean, they're only losing a couple seniors. They're still going to have Bella. They'll still have Tori from earlier. So, yeah. But they were, at one point, they were the 7th seed, and they've dropped all the way down to 14.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, I guess losing to Westwood really hurt them, I guess. I mean, I don't know.
No, it's a season. They never won 2 games in a row. They never lost more than 2 in a row.
4-8.
Yeah. They just weren't consistent.
There were some winnable games down the stretch that they didn't win. Like they lost to North, who I think finished below 500, and they lost to Needham, who they beat early in the year, just barely, and they weren't able to beat Westwood. So yeah, they would be a higher seed right now if they could have gotten those 2 done. But I mean, they played one of the hardest schedules really in the state. I mean, just looking at it, they like all these, especially with Braintree, like having a surprise, really good season. Natick, who they were able to beat, like those are teams last year that were horrible, and now they're some of the best teams in the state. So it just shows like a 1-year difference from this year.
The Bay State Conference is just really, really strong.
Yeah, I mean, every team's good. It's not really a bad team.
No, but also, you can't lose a player like Izzy Adams and come back from that.
I know, yeah. I mean,
if he was here, they would have been much better.
Yeah. I mean, just imagine having Tori Adams, Izzy Adams, and Bella Bingham. Probably going to get 3 conference all-stars from that.
Yeah.
It's tough.
And you know what the killer is?
What?
The guy that recruited her is from Walpole.
Oh, yeah.
The AD at Dexter is Brian McColgan. He's in the Walpole Hockey Hall of Fame.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. It's just unfortunate. But, I mean, she wants to go D1, so, I mean, she has the right to. Yeah, I think she definitely will.
I don't know what Dexter's are. I've been trying to find
I don't think they're part of the MIAA.
No. No, they're not.
Yeah, they're independent.
A lot of the private schools have been. But I've been able to find anything. I think they must play like an independent schedule.
They played at Teeny Garden earlier in the year.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. All right, so you'll do the third, I'll do the fourth. All right.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to second half action here from the Walpole High Gym. This MIAA Division II round of 32 contest between the Minnechaug Falcons and your Walpole Timberwolves. Minnechaug basically has led the whole way, takes a 25-18 lead into the start of this third quarter. We're just hoping Walpole can start to gel again, pull down some more rebounds, get some of their shots to drop. Get better shot selection, too, is another thing. They've been forced to throw a lot of off-balance shots in the first half. And Minnechaug will start with the ball.
Yeah, and the key to Walpole in the second half, you got to get the role players going. You got to get everybody other than Bella Bingham to score the basket. She has been relatively shut down in this game. You got to get open shots.
Manning drives, puts it up.
Good defense there by Abby.
McMahon, yep. Comes down to McDonald. Katie goes to her left, gets it over to Bingham. Bingham to Duran. Duran back over to Adams. Moving in, steps back, goes in again. Looking, oh, she wanted to. Good defense there by Wojtowicz. Inside to Bella. Bella puts it off the glass and in.
Beautiful possession right there from the Timberwolves. Found Bingham when it was appropriate underneath. Got the easy two. That's a travel.
And travel on O'Brien.
Yeah, Walpole swinging the momentum right here. 2 turnovers to start the half for Minnechaug.
Inbounds to Bella. Bingham coming down, crosses center court. Comes back over to Adams. To McDonald. She gets it to Duran.
Walpole needs a big 3 right here, a big shot just to wake this
They
gym
do,
up.
yeah. Here's the 3. Good, off the glass by Katie McDonald.
Yeah, she's had the hot hand. She's had the only points from beyond the arc for Walpole. Gets that one to fall. It's a 2-point game again. It's a brand new ball game.
Walpole right back in this game. O'Brien with the ball, handed to Wojtowicz. Back to O'Brien, goes in, being guarded by Bingham. Comes out to the side to Coach Osick. No good, the rebound pulled down by McMahon. Bingham to McDonald. Bella being double teamed and she gets fouled.
Yeah, Bingham on that last possession really showing her two-way potential. That was great defense to prevent the shot there from Minnechaug. I'm liking the way the Timberwolves are playing to start the second half. They're playing with a lot more grit and
They certainly
a lot
are.
more aggressiveness.
Right.
Seems like they're just attacking the basket a bit more and trying to get that open look.
Duran with the ball. They got a foul on
Durant
Adams.
looks like, oh, Adams.
Yeah.
Walpole's just got to keep playing good defense.
Bringing it down now, O'Brien. Gets it to Wojtowicz. Boris to back to Wojtowicz. Being guarded by Duran.
Good defense. There you go.
Foul on Wojtowicz. Now they're going to discuss it.
Not sure if they thought that was a jump ball, but they're going to give it to Walpole.
Yeah, foul. That's the third foul on Wojtowicz.
And if she's in foul trouble, that's going to be super detrimental to the Minnechaug Falcons.
Right.
I mean, the Walpole's actually done a pretty good job at defending her. I mean, her quickness has just been pretty good against a lot of her competition earlier in the year. Walpole really keeping her in check.
Adams gets it over. Back to Torrey.
Ah,
And a travel or no foul.
looks like an illegal screen on McMahon. Yeah, so Walpole really threatening with trying to tie the game or take the lead right here, but that's 2 turnovers in the last 2
Right.
possessions. Oh, good
Nice
defense right there
illusion
from
by
Adams.
Yep.
Poked it away.
Goes late. Underneath, no good. Bella with the rebound, no good. And oof. Adams trips up over
Off Carrick right there.
Carrick, yeah.
Yeah, a lot going on in that possession. Great defense there by Tori Adams. She tried to go and do it herself, but Bingham got the rebound. Hopefully she can make these 2 free throws. She's not had a 2-for-2 free throw
Right.
opportunity tonight.
First one is good.
It's like Brielle Foisey gonna check in for Minnechaug.
No
Well.
good again. So Walpole pulls to within a point. Coming back, the Falcons.
Walpole on a 6-0 run to start off the second half.
Wojtowicz going in, puts it up. She got fouled. Carolyn Duran, maybe? Carolyn Duran.
Yeah, Wojtowicz just used her speed to get to the basket right there. Easy foul call right there. 2 more free throw attempts for the Falcons. Trying for the first points of the second half. The Falcons. Missed it.
And that one's no good. Both teams cold again. This is a very low scoring game.
It's been great defense though.
Yes, it has, yeah.
Missed both.
Oh, wow.
Almost got a chance to take the lead right here.
Adams with it. Gets it out to Duran. Over.
Oof. Almost traveled.
Almost, yeah. Walpole moving in. Adams.
Gotta get
Duran.
something.
4, 3. And a driving layup by Adams puts Walpole on top.
Timeout. That was a great possession for the Timberwolves. Just used the whole shot clock. Tori Adams, the open lane, gets Walpole their first lead of the night.
Tremendous play, tremendous series there. Walpole just, Tori killing off that clock, and was watching the clock tick down on the shot clock. 3, 2, 1. Just as it hit 1, she put the layup up and got the rolling in.
Yeah, 8-0 run to start out the second half for Walpole, just really on fire right now. I talked to you about Walpole's just really a momentum-oriented team. Once they're hot, they cannot miss a shot. And once they're cold, you know, you think they can't make one, but hopefully they can stay hot right here for the rest of this game.
Right, it's the Walpole's first lead since 6-4, way back early in the first quarter. So hopefully this will get things going. Dave Wall talking to his crew now.
Yeah, this is going to be really a test to see if Walpole really has what it takes to advance in this tournament. I mean, I know Tewksbury is a 30 seed, but you really do not want to be focusing on next game. You want to focus on this game,
exactly.
just winning this game right now. Focus on Tewksbury if you win next week.
Yep, if Tewksbury, when Tewksbury upset Norwood, it shows they can play ball.
Yeah.
We've seen Norwood, and we know Norwood was good. Norwood was the 3 seed coming into this tournament.
Yeah, Walpole played them earlier and beat them earlier in the season, beat them by double digits.
Over in the corner, comes up to O'Brien. O'Brien back to Wojtowicz.
Got to keep shutting her down.
Back to O'Brien. Moving in, stops, pops, no good. Rebound
back.
and a foul.
Yeah, good defense right there by Bingham, but O'Brien was just able to corral it back and get the call.
And a foul on Bella. O'Brien will be shooting 2.
Yeah, both teams have been really struggling at the charity stripe tonight. And it continues. Walpole really getting the student section at that time really got into the head of O'Brien, just shouting.
The brigade helping out down there.
It's both.
And again, yeah.
Gotta get it.
Comes out to Duran.
Minnechaug remains scoreless in over 4 minutes of action here.
Bang! Oh, beauty!
Katie McDonald, the sharpshooter. Another 3. She's had the only 3s of the game for Walpole.
Walpole's lead is 4, their biggest lead of the game.
11-0 run for the Timberwolves.
O'Brien.
Missed it.
No good. Falcons get the rebound. Comes over to Nelson. She gets it back to Wojtowicz. Backing in. Now to Boise.
Now 5 minutes since Minnechaug scored their last point. Actually, they haven't scored in this whole quarter.
Right, yeah.
So it's going to be more than that.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's good.
Butterfingers.
Here comes Walpole coming back. McMahon puts it up.
Got it. Oh, missed it.
Ball loose. Goes out of bounds. It will be Minnechaug ball. 2:32 left in the third quarter.
Yeah, that was a big opportunity right there for Walpole to go up 6 points, but McMahon just couldn't get the finish. Looked like the ball was halfway down, but rolled off the side of the rim.
Emily Mulgrew comes in for Carolyn Duran for the Timberwolves.
Minnechaug at this point is lucky to only be down 4. They've played really sloppy in this third quarter.
Yeah. Wojtowicz.
It's long 2. Air ball.
Air ball. Wow. She's,
Can't hit anything.
Bingham coming down.
One more. Got it. Katie McDonald is on fire. Oh my goodness. That's 4 threes for Katie McDonald. She's got the hot hand and just setting this whole gym on fire.
McDonald going crazy. I think it's so Walpole was outscored Minnechaug 14-0
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Rick, we talked about Walpole needed their role players to step up, and look who stepped up. Katie McDonald, just the hot hand in this third quarter. She's had 4 threes, and she's really bringing it for the Timberwolves. Stepping up. I mean, when they really need it. They were down 7 at the end of the first half, and now look, they're up 7.
Right.
So they've completely reversed the score, and they just got to keep playing like this for the next 10 minutes of play.
Exactly. That's exactly right. If Walpole wants to, we needed to see some of the, like you said, some of the role players come in, find a way to score.
And that's what they've done.
And take the pressure off of Bella, which will then eventually open up Bella, because the Falcons are going to have to start chasing the other people now instead of leaving people wide open.
Yeah.
And once that happens, then you can go back to Bella. But, hey, as long as they're putting the points on the board, Walpole should just keep doing what they're doing. 2:08 left to go in the third quarter. Comes in to O'Brien. Back to Nelson. Nelson gets it to Wojtowicz.
And all of Minnechaug's momentum from the first half has just disappeared. They have looked really dead.
Manning going back to Wojtowicz. Backing in, gets it underneath,
there you go.
Good, finally.
So
Okachik.
Took Minnechaug over 6 minutes to score in this quarter.
Walpole with the ball, Bella. Bounces it over. Saved nicely. Now back to Adams, to Scalavan.
Tied up.
Oh, foul they're going to call on O'Brien, I think.
If I'm Walpole at this point, I just want to go into the fourth quarter with a lead.
Right.
Don't want to relinquish this momentum.
Comes over to Bella. Bingham comes back up top.
Again, nothing stupid, just easy shots.
Looking to set things up here. Bingham. And a foul
again.
On the ground. 24, looks like Okachik. You got it.
Yeah, these fouls really adding up in this quarter for Minnechaug. Now Walpole's going to be at the line. They're in the bonus.
Bellow again at the free throw line. And misses the first.
So Bingham has been at the line a handful of times tonight, and she's missed one free throw at least every time.
Yeah.
She's been pretty cold, for her standards at least. Missed both. Got it back though.
Rebound.
Ah.
And a foul on Gallivan.
Yeah, that's an opportunity that Walpole's going to want to have back. They have the chance to go up 7. Instead, he get no points from that and almost get the offensive rebound, but they do get the offensive rebound, but then they lose it. And it looks like Walpole's over the limit, so Minnechaug's going to be at the line. It's like Lyric Nelson.
She makes it. 32-28. Walpole on top by 4.
Got
And
both.
it's the second. Walpole's lead down to 3 with 52 seconds to go in the third quarter.
Yeah, Walpole's got to finish off this quarter strong. I hate to say it, but look for Katie McDonald. She's had the hot hand this quarter. Another spark.
Hands it off. Mulgrew to Gallivan, puts it up, no good. Bello with the rebound, puts it back up, no good. 27 seconds left.
Almost got stolen from. Oof. So
Oh,
we got a
wow.
timeout.
Talk about a lucky timeout there. They called it just before the ball was stolen by Walpole. 22.6 left on the clock. The shot clock is off. So it's going to come down to final shot, I would imagine, by Minnechaug.
Yeah, if I'm Minnechaug for this next possession, I'm getting this in the hands of Elizabeth Wadowitz, and I'm trying to shoot a 3 to make this game tied going into the fourth quarter. You just want to take that momentum back from Walpole. Of course, they started out the quarter on a 14-0 run, but of course the Falcons have scored the last 4 points. Walpole's missed a couple opportunities.
Right. But that's what, hey, tournament basketball, right? Tournament basketball.
Yeah, anything can happen. Seeds at this point do not matter, especially going into the fourth quarter.
Right.
It's just at this point,
Right.
2 teams playing against each other, and it can only be one winner.
In a lot of the previous games, boys and girls basketball, both in the tournament so far this year, there have been a lot of upsets.
Yeah.
A lot of 20s knocking off single numbers. So, it's tournament time is just a whole different season.
It's a whole different atmosphere.
It certainly is.
I mean, you see that in college basketball in the NCAA tournament. There's a reason why teams with lower seeds knock out teams with higher seeds. Just anything can happen.
Right. Going off to the side is Nelson. No
Nope.
good. Rebound.
Oh, McMahon's got to corral that.
Ball comes loose. And a jump ball, the arrow pointing Walpole's way.
Yep.
4/10 of a second left to go here.
Yeah, so that's going to do it for the third, most likely. Unless you got a crazy full court shot right here. But I would imagine Walpole's just going to inbound it.
Bella puts it up.
Yeah, I didn't get it off.
No good. No, she didn't get it off in time. All right, we've played 3, but Walpole is back on top, 32-29. Good third quarter for Walpole after kind of a slow start for both teams, but especially for Walpole. And the Timberwolves came back. So whatever Coach Dave Wall said to them at halftime, it obviously worked. Now they just have to carry it through for another 8 minutes to advance.
Yeah, well, Rick, again, it's tournament basketball. We have 1 more quarter to play. Anything can happen. Walpole can get out to a huge leader. Minnechaug can come back and take control of this game. We don't know what's going to happen, so
Right.
we got to hope that Walpole can just, win it with good coaching and smart playing.
Right, exactly.
It's going to be a matter of who wants it more at this point. I think we're in for a really good finish.
Yeah. That is true. So Minnechaug has shown that despite playing out in Western Mass there, that they're a team to be contended with.
Yeah, I think a lot of the schools in Central Western Mass are kind of not really looked at as much. South High Community, there's some real gems in there, real dark horses, and Minnechaug
Right.
is just one of the many.
Yep.
Wilbraham, Massachusetts, it's an hour and a half away from Walpole High School. All right, Walpole's going to come back to the court now with Abby McMahon, Caroline Duran, Bella Bingham, Tori Adams, and Katie McDonald, the 5 for the Timberwolves, who will start out the fourth quarter. Nelson's going to inbound it to Wadowitz, who's been pretty quiet. Be defending against Bingham. Wadowitz gets it over to Nelson. Nelson thinking about it with the pink shoes. Now double team. Walpole going with the trap. Bella pokes it, almost gets it across half court. And it is going to be a backcourt violation.
Backcourt, Walpole, get it.
Mistake there for the Falcons to start off the fourth quarter.
But it was good defense that caused that.
Oh, yeah.
Good defense.
Well, at this point, you want to be mistake-free. Adams with it. Handling to the top of the key. Right wing now. Duran's going to handle it against Manning. Thinking about it. Trying to get it into a cutting. McMahon instead gets it outside. Bingham trying to drive, spins, almost loses it. Gonna reverse corner. Adams thinking about it, 15 left to shoot in the shot clock. Almost travels. It's over to Durant, back over to Adams. Walpole's got to get an open shot here, inside to a cutting McMahon, outside, McDonald, she's had the hot hand from three. Got another! Katie McDonald, that's 5 threes in the game for the Timberwolves. All from the hand of Katie McDonald. She has exploded. Manning will try a three. That won't go. Fight for the rebounds in the hands of Kayla O'Brien. Falls to the floor. And looks like it'll be Minnechaug basket. No, it'll be Walpole basketball. It was a jump ball. It's in possession of Walpole. The possession arrow points to the right. Katie McDonald has arisen from the ashes as Walpole's leading scorer in this game. I believe all of the shots she's made have been threes. Duran into Bingham. Walpole up 6. Duran from the right wing. Into McDonald. McDonald tries another shot. Can't get that one. Rebound out of bounds. Walpole basketball. McDonald that time trying for a 2 in the paint. Can't get it, but Walpole retains possession. Baseline out of bounds for the Timberwolves. McDonald will inbound it. Into Bingham. Durant from the left wing. Back over McDonald. McDonald tries another 3. Why not? Got it!
Katie McDonald.
Katie McDonald, 6 threes. She is unstoppable right now. Ice in her veins. My goodness, Walpole up to their largest lead of 9. Waterwitch tries a 3. Gets it off the glass. Silences the crowd. Back down to a 6-point game. McDonald, who cannot be stopped right now. It's into Bingham. Bingham thinking about it from the top of the key. Back over to Adams. Adams tries to start a drive. Tight rope in the baseline. A little bit of trouble. Double team. Big travels.
Timeout with 6:04 to go in regulation.
I don't think that was a timeout. Looks like a couple subs coming into the game. Waterwitz is going to handle it for the Falcons. Going to walk the dog across half court against Duran. Minnechaug hanging in there. Inside to a cutting layup underneath the basket. Can't get it. O'Brien gets it off. It's a rebound. And gets it in with the left hand. Down to 4 is the score. Minnechaug with 5 straight points. Adams, she's going to try a 3. Can't get it. Rebound is to Minnechaug. They got the numbers advantage. Inside to Manning. Manning, Euro step, gets fouled.
And a foul on Duran.
So after Walpole starts off this 4th quarter on fire, Minnechaug trying to muster together a 7-0 run right here with Manning at the line. Makes the first. Down to a 1-possession game, 3-point game. Manning trying to make it a 2-point game. Both teams have kind of struggled from the line tonight. Rattles in the second. Down to a 2-point game.
Emily Mulgrew just came in for Walpole.
Bingham over to the left wing to Adams. Gets a screen from McMahon. Trying to navigate to the basket instead. Circles back out outside. Katie McDonald from the left wing. Top of the key to Mulgrew. Mulgrew just checked in. Trying to get the screen from McMahon. Bounces it into McMahon. McMahon trying to navigate to the basket. Tough layup. That won't go, but she'll get fouled and go to the line to shoot 2. McMahon, I believe, has been either held scoreless or only a couple points tonight, trying to stop this run here from Minnechaug. She has struggled from the line this year. Banks in the first.
Yep.
And McMahon against, well, let's go back to against Braintree. She missed 4 free throws down the stretch and ultimately caused a huge run from the Womps. Trying to redeem herself. She's really improved a lot since then at that Braintree game. Misses a second. Fight for the rebound. Katie McDonald corrals it. Bingham now with it. Extra chance here for Walpole. Mulgrew up 3. Handling it along the perimeter. Spins into Bingham. Bingham reverses corner. Thinking about it. Just holding the ball. Over the left wing to Mulgrew. Mulgrew gets a screen from McMahon. Mulgrew going to try the mid-range jumper. Partially blocked. Rebound is to O'Brien. O'Brien gets fouled. So Minnechaug will get it with 4:47 left to go and down 3. Timeout Walpole.
There was actually a foul on that play. They call a foul on McMahon.
Yeah.
So that's her second.
Well, Rick, it's the last day of February, yet it feels like March. This is
Right.
what you would call March Madness at its best.
Yep.
Again, it's just going to be a matter of who wants it more.
I know. It's, you know, neither team is going away. You know, when Walpole had the 14-0 run there, Minnechaug just hung in there. They kept, you know, went back
Kept
to
it close.
their game again.
Yep.
Yeah. So, that, hey, like we said, it's tournament time.
Yep.
Everyone knows. And looking at it from Minnechaug's point of view, that's a long ride back home if you lose.
Yeah, and definitely don't lose, because that would be a very, very, an extra long ride going home.
Right.
If you come all over here to Walpole, go from Western Mass to Southeastern Mass, and just can't get it done. I mean, that would be devastating for this team.
Long rip, yep. All right, 4:47 left to go in regulation.
Manning's going to inbound it into Wadowitz. Wadowitz going to handle it across half court. Mulgrew eyeing her down. In the hands of O'Brien. Back over to Wadowitz. Wadowitz tries to drive against Mulgrew. Back outside. A little bit of trouble there by Manning. She picks it up. Manning tries to get the screen from Bodas. Instead, backdoor over to Wadowitz. Bounce pass outside. O'Brien back over to Wadowitz. Wadowitz defended inside of Bodas. Bodas tries to get a little hook shot. Gets it off the glass. 1 point game. As we're just going to approach the halfway mark of the fourth quarter. Bingham with it. Into McMahon. Gets over to a cutting Mulgrew. Mulgrew thinking about it. Gets a little bit of a screen. Back outside to Adams. Adams floats it inside. Bingham gets fouled. And so she'll go back to the line to shoot 2 more free throws, I believe, unless they're going to call that on the floor. See what officials decide. Looks like she's going to be shooting 2 free throws. And Bingham, the story tonight for her is that she's missed a ton of free throws.
Yes, yeah, that's unlike her.
Yeah. And actually, no, it's not going to be free throws. Looked like that Bingham was going to be on the charity stripe, so it's going to be side out, baseline out of bounds for Walpole. McDonald with it. Screen for McMahon. McDonald thinks about the 3 instead, kicks it out to Adams. Adams over to Mulgrew. Mulgrew into McMahon. McMahon posting up. McMahon, little turnaround jumper. Got it! Iron McMahon with a huge hook shot right there. 3-point game again. Wadowitz races across half court. Wadowitz into Manning. There's O'Brien back over to Carrick. Bounce pass inside. Wadowitz trying to go against Mulgrew. Do it herself. Gets fouled. So Wadowitz will go to the line and shoot 2 more. Misses the first. Back iron, no good. Wadowitz has been really a part of this huge kind of semi-comeback, more so kind of keeping them in the game, as after Katie McDonald hit that 3, she had a big 3 to silence the crowd, and Minnechaug's had a little bit of control ever since, and she makes a second. So it goes 1 of 2 from the line. I feel like we've been saying 1 of 2 a lot tonight.
Right, I know. 41-39, Walpole up by a
McDonald circles her defender, goes inside, tries to get the layup, can't get it. Fight for the rebound in the hands of Minnechaug. Foul on Bella Bingham.
No, it's a jump ball.
Oh, jump ball.
Yeah.
But it'll still be Minnechaug's basketball.
3:15 to go in the game.
Carrick can handle it. Minnechaug can take back the lead if they wanted to this possession with a 3. Wadowitz over to Bodas. Bodas into O'Brien. O'Brien thinking about it, has a little bit of space for McMahon. Circling her. Spins around. Trying to find somewhere. Instead, Manning a 3. Can't get it. Fight for the rebound. It's in the hands of Minnechaug. And it looks like we're going to bump in a foul on McMahon. So Walpole not able to corral the rebound right there. Down to 2:52 left to play. Manning will inbound it. Into Bodas. Bodas bounce pass to Wadowitz. Top the key to Carrick. Back over now. Manning with it. Manning tries to go inside. Outside, Wadowitz almost doesn't handle it, gets it. Wadowitz goes inside. Eurostep, layup won't go. Out of bounds. It will be stay over here with Minnechaug. Almost thought there was going to be a foul right there.
Yeah.
Abby McMahon looked like hit the arm of Wadowitz.
Yeah.
Walpole gets a lucky break right there. Manning with it, gonna inbound it into Bodis. Bodis, bounce pass. Back over now, Manning. Inside, tipped, and gets it back as O'Brien. O'Brien. Manning's gonna try another three, got it! Minnechaug takes back the lead. 2:25 left to go. A huge three right there from Ava Manning.
Yep.
Tori Adams tries to go inside. Adams, back over, McDonald, extra pass to Durant. Durant can't handle it, she instead gets it over to half court. Adams, far side, McDonald, wide open, tries a three, doesn't get that one. McMahon the rebound, gets fouled.
Oh, foul.
Boy, the whole crowd standing for that one. Everyone thought that Katie McDonald was gonna make her 6th three of the night, or 7th three of the night. Instead it would be baseline out of bounds for Walpole. 2:04 left to go and down one. And not a single person in the student section is sitting for Walpole. Everyone on their feet. Durant gonna inbound it. Looking. Looks like we gonna have a foul. It's gonna be on, looks like Alani Bodis. So those fouls add up. It'll be, yet again, baseline out of bounds. As Bodis looks like he's gonna check out of the game.
That's her 5th.
Well, then she's out of here.
Yep.
Durant's gonna inbound it. Feels like we've been stuck at 2:04 for a while.
Right.
Looking to inbound it. Gets in safely, Bingham. Bingham triple teamed. Gets fouled.
Wow.
And they just swarmed her in that possession. And she will get 2 free throws. Minnechaug over the limit. So Bingham's got to make these. Try to take back the lead. First one's for the tie. Got it.
You got it.
Tie game. We start over at 42 all. 2:03 left to go. Now this one is to take the lead. Got it.
Got it.
43-42. Bingham takes back the lead for the Timberwolves. Up one now. Manning walks the dog across half court. Double team. Bounce pass. Wadowitz. You do not want to leave her open. Wadowitz against Adams.
Yep.
Passing the ball around. For an option. Heavily guarded. Into Brielle Foisey. Foisey has a little bit of trouble with it. Instead gets out to the left wing. Inside. O'Brien against Bingham. Bingham gets to the defense. Doesn't get it. Rebound. Abby McMahon. And looks like we have a foul.
Double dribble.
A double dribble.
Yeah.
That's a huge mistake from Walpole. The few people for the Minnechaug student section just went crazy right there. 90 seconds left. Yep. Wadowitz with it against Duran. Wadowitz thinking about it, has a lane inside and gets the foul. Let's see, is Minnechaug over the limit, or is Walpole over the limit? And it looks like they are. So Wadowitz gonna go to the line to shoot 2 to try to retake the lead for the Falcons. Yeah, that's a smart foul because Wadowitz has a pretty easy lane to the basket, so they're gonna make her work for it.
Right.
Makes the first, tie game again. 43-43, 1:22 left to go. This is to take the lead. Missed it. Rebound, Katie McDonald. Tie game. 1:20 left to go. 80 seconds left in regulation. McDonald into Adams. Adams against Wadowitz. Left wing now. Duran into Bingham. Bingham, wide open layup. Got it.
Bella puts it up again.
Timeout, Minnechaug.
1:06 now left in regulation.
45-43 is the score. Bella Bingham putting the team on her back like she's done the whole season.
That was she just willed that ball to go in off the glass.
All right, so you got 1:06 left to go. At least 2 more stops What does Walpole have to do, Rick?
Good defense. Very simple. Just keep these hands up, keep the feet moving, block out. Don't let them get a good shot. Make them force a shot. And then score a couple more yourself before the game ends.
Well, Walpole, if it comes to playing the free throw game, both teams really have struggled at the line this game, so nothing is for certain right now. That's to say the least.
66 seconds.
Winner of this goes on to play Tewksbury next Tuesday, as we just found out from Dowd earlier before the game started.
If Walpole wins, the game will be here. And if Minnechaug wins, actually, it'll be out there because both teams are a higher seed than or lower seed.
Yep. So Minnechaug will host a playoff game.
Right.
Avery Manning gonna inbound it. Walpole gonna play a full court press right here. Has to get it in quickly. Has to do it. And looks like we have a timeout called. Yep. So trying to avoid the 5-second call.
And no time came off the clock, so still 1:06 to go in regulation. It looks like Minnechaug has one more timeout left, and Walpole has 2. The officials just letting the benches know.
Yeah, those timeouts are going to come in handy, especially if you're going to want to, just catch a breather. Just one timeout for Minnechaug. Walpole's got 2. It's a very intense game. At this point, you cannot make any mistakes. You can't do the double dribble like you did earlier.
Yeah.
You just got to play mistake-free basketball for 1:06 seconds, 1 minute and 6 seconds. Don't allow Minnechaug to score, and you're into the second round. Simple as that. Walpole's going to come back to the court with Caroline Duran, Abby McMahon, Bella Bingham, Katie McDonald, and Tori Adams. Bella Bingham has not had a seat at all this game, as much as that has really been the case this whole season. Bingham's played most of the minutes for Walpole.
She's a horse out there. She can certainly play long minutes.
Manning gonna inbound it again. Trying to do it. 5-second count begins. Manning gets it in safely. Has to get it across half court. Looking for it. Does so. Gets the screen. Not trying to go inside. Back out to Manning. Manning thinking about it. Goes out to the perimeter. It's back out to Wadowitz at the top of the key. Defended by Duran. We approach 50 seconds left to go. O'Brien with it against Bingham. O'Brien tries to turn a corner. Outside now. Gets the screen. Trying to go inside. Lays it up. Cannot get it. Back for the rebound. Down to the ground.
Jump ball.
Walpole possession.
40.5 seconds
left to go.
The clock will still be in play.
Yeah, so Walpole, Minnechaug does not have to foul right here, but Walpole's got to hang on to the ball as it was tipped out of bounds right there. So stay over here. You're Walpole, you just need to get this ball over half court. Duran in safety to Bingham. Bingham trying to race across half court and does. Bingham's got to hang on to the basketball. Bingham to the ground. We got a foul. And Minnechaug is over the limit. So Bella Bingham's going to go back to the line, trying to make it a 2-possession game. We're at 35 seconds exactly, so shot clock is turned off. And hold your breath, because Bella Bingham has not had a perfect free throw evening tonight, really. Got that one. So now Minnechaug can do no better than tie. Officials going to convene for a second.
Adams and Duran dropping back defensively for Walpole.
And again, not a single person in the student section is sitting.
I think they're going to put the shot clock back on.
Oh yeah, maybe they're trying to change the time.
Well, the shot clock is 35 seconds, right? So
and we're at 35 on the dot.
35, yeah. So
let's see.
Are they going to? No.
I wouldn't think so, but let's see. Yeah, they're not going to change anything. Looks like.
Okay, yep.
Bingham now trying to make it a 2-possession game. Missed it. Minnechaug's got a chance at it. Here we go. Wadowitz going to handle it across half court. They can have a quick 2 or they can get the 3. Gets the screen now. Wadowitz over near side. Manning trying to go inside, get the quick 2, gets fouled by Adams.
Oh, by Adams. 21.5 seconds left.
So that did not take as much time as Walpole wanted off the clock. So instead, Manning's going to try to have to work for these 2 free throws. But just drama here at the end of the game right here. Just try to see who plays Tewksbury next Tuesday. Manning trying to make the first free throw to make it a 2-point game. Got it. Synced it. 2-point game now. So 46-44, 21.5 seconds. Walpole right here's got a box out if she misses it. Got it. 1-point game. McMahon gonna inbound it into Bingham. Minnechaug has to foul, and they do.
They do.
With
Right away.
18.9 seconds left to go. Bella Bingham's gonna go back to the line. And again, she's just not had the free throw night that she's
No, she
wanted. So
hasn't, yeah.
Minnechaug, for you, this is the person you want at the line because she's been very inconsistent. She's not been 2 for 2 from the line at any point tonight. This is to make it a 2-point game again. Got it. 47-45. Next one's to make it a 3-point game. Got the
That's
second.
it. 48.
Timeout Minnechaug. So finally, Bella Bingham, after tumultuous free throw attempts, has made 2 for 2 from the line. Makes it a 3-point game.
It's going to come down right to the end. 18.9 seconds to go. Time to set up a good shot for Minnechaug.
Yeah, well, the question is, does Minnechaug go for the quick 2, or do they just pull the trigger and try to get the 3 for the tie?
Oh, boy. I would say I would hold it to the end and try to tie it.
Yeah.
Go for the tie.
All right, well, I mean, that'll produce even more drama, as if we hadn't had a lot of that tonight.
Right, exactly. I think I saw Emily Mulgrew just check in for Walpole at the scorer's table.
Well, Walpole's going to most likely have an all-defense lineup going into this right here to try to survive these last 18.9 seconds. Minnechaug really played up to their competition. They drove an hour and a half here and have really played really well tonight. So hats off to them. But they're going to have one final shot at tying this game up and perhaps forcing overtime. Here we go. Manning will inbound it. 5-second count begins. Manning's got to get it in. Does so. To Wadowitz. Wadowitz, tight rope in the baseline. Wadowitz trying to go for the quick 2. Wadowitz. Offensive foul!
on Wadowitz.
Oh, she pushed her defender. Walpole gets the ball back.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness.
Wadowitz wanted to try for the and one. Instead turns it over. 14.2 left.
And that's her 4th foul, too.
Durant has to inbound it safely. Does so to Bingham. Bingham, heavily guarded, gets fouled. And she's going to go back to the line.
Wadowitz committed the foul. That's her 5th. She did an intentional foul?
I'm not sure. Maybe she's
That's
not
her
stepping
5th.
out of the
She's
game.
gone.
We'll see. Yep, yeah. Looks like Ainsley Holden checking in at the scorer's table.
Wow. You wanted anyone but her to commit the foul.
A little bit of confusion right here. Yep, Wadowitz is going to sub out. So a great night for her, but can't play the rest of it. Bella Bingham trying to ice the game here. Again, no timeouts for Minnechaug. She has to make one of these. Makes the first. 2-possession game for the Timberwolves.
With 12.6 seconds to go on the clock.
Second free throw in the air, it's good. 5-point game, 12.6, no timeout for Minnechaug. Trying to race the full length of the court. Nelson, quick 3, that won't go. Ball's in the air, into the hands of Mulgrew. Duran, looks like we have a foul. It's going to be jump ball into the favor of Minnechaug. Yep. So Minnechaug has it.
Seconds.
Walpole just can't foul right here, and they win the game. Manning will inbound it. And it seems like time has run out for Minnechaug. Manning looking to inbound it. Tipped.
Blocked away by
out of
Bella.
bounds, and and the time will not run out. It'll be Walpole basketball with 1.5 seconds left to go.
So the Walpole
They just got to
Timberwolves-
inbound it and gets fouled with 0.3 left to go. So Bam yet again will
Once
go
again,
back to the
Bella
line.
will go to the free throw line.
And a standing ovation for her as she's just played so well in this second half to get her team the win right here.
It wasn't one of her best scoring games, but she never gave up. She just kept in there, like you said. She just took over defensively, just getting her game back on line again.
Free throw goes to Bam. You got to think Walpole started out super slow. They were down 7 at the half and actually have the chance to be up 7 to win the game. Second free throw goes, and it is a 7-point margin, as that was just a magic number for Walpole tonight, and that will do it. Walpole touches the court, and they survive. They will take on Tewksbury next Tuesday night here at Walpole High School. What a finish, Rick.
It was just unbelievable. Walpole looked just out of sync in that entire first half. Like you said, down by 7, but they came out and scored the first 14 points of the third quarter, and all of a sudden you could see that Walpole had their gears clicking again. And like we said, Bella did not have her greatest night out there, but boy, she took it. And of course, you know, what can you say about Katie McDonald? She just drained
She
three
stepped
after
up.
three after three after three, and that's
6
what
threes.
won it. Yeah, that's what won it basically for Walpole. You know, McDonald and Bingham, and it was a well-deserved victory.
All right, sounds good. Walpole will play the number 30 seed Tewksbury on Tuesday night. Again, final score, Walpole, was it 52
52 to 45.
to 45, and we'll see you next Tuesday.
We'd like to thank you for watching this Walpole Media Corporation broadcast of Walpole High School girls varsity basketball action. Once again, the final score in this MIAA Division II round of 32 game, Walpole 52, Minnechaug Regional 45.
Wow, that was a great
That was a great finish. It was.